So when we're communicating the Bible to others, whether it's preaching or in a Bible study setting, or even just sharing a verse highlight with somebody, I think it is important to be sensitive to the form that the text is in, the genre, the type of literature, because otherwise we can flatten the Bible. We can turn the whole thing into just sort of a bank of information, a data bank, and then pluck out the truths that we want to communicate. But the beautiful thing about the Bible is that God has inspired not only the content, but also the form. It's not just that God inspired David to give us that material in terms of the truths of the Psalms, say, but he also inspired him to write that in poetic form. And poetry works in a certain way. And so as a communicator, if I am aware of the form of the literature that I'm dealing with, then I can tap into that. I can tap into the imagery of poetry, or the plot of a story, that sense of how the story grips you and doesn't let you go and draws you towards characters or repels you from characters. Or in an epistle, it's a different way of functioning again, and the logical kind of sequential text that you have there. And I think if we just pluck verses or concepts and just communicate them flat, they're flat. They're missing what God has built in, and that is the power of the different genres, that they work, they do something for us. So for a real brief example, with narrative, when you look at a Bible story, it would be easy to say, here's the Bible story, but you know the Bible story, here are the truths, and just give a set of truths. But instead to tell the story and to retell it, because most people will have heard a lot of Bible stories many times in church, certainly, but telling it again and telling it well will do something. It will grab a hold of people that a set of statements will never do. So letting the story's power drive you in your communication means that your communication becomes more diverse. You can reflect the different parts of Scripture. You can reach different people. Some people respond to one genre more than another. And so really developing a sensitivity to the genre will help us to be more effective as we communicate the Bible.